Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another video. And in today's video, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin. It's broke $50,000. So ultra bullish. We're going to go through a couple of other signs that, the market is beginning to receive some FOMO from retail investors. And this is a bullish sign. So we'll dig into that. And then we've got Elon Musk also, talking too much or tweeting too much, however you want to articulate that. So if you like this sort of content, mash that like button, subscribe, tap that bell, select all the notifications so you never miss a video. And let's get down to the desktop and I'll wash up with all my thoughts and opinions. Okay, so let's start here. So Elon Musk obviously has been at it again, causing a bit more FOMO into Shiba Inu, up 84% at the time of recording this. It's actually been up like over 100%, which is just stupid. But it's a sign alongside Dogecoin up 17, almost 17.5%, that we've got a lot of retail investors FOMOing in, not realizing what they're doing. Or potentially not realizing what they're doing because these have absolutely zero use case. I say zero use case. You can buy and you can sell them. You can trade, but that's about it. But, if you don't agree with that, you can let me know in the comments below or mash that like button, either or. So, yeah, and then we've got Bitcoin. And I mean, that's bullish, isn't it? Above $50,000 and, still just under $10,000 below all-time high. And, we expect this to push forward. But I think, we should be cautious, right? And, it's not like me. I'm normally quite a positive kind of guy, but, there are people in the space that are saying that, we expect, a retracement before going parabolic when you look at Elliott Wave properly. And a lot of YouTubers aren't looking at it correctly. So, it's interesting. We'll see whether it's invalidated. Need to catch up with the guys and check. But, are we going parabolic? The next couple of months are going to be crucial. We're either going to have a really short window of 60 to 90 days, or it's going to be extended. It really just depends on how it progresses. A little bit different this time round, in my opinion, just purely because of the amount of institutional investors and investments that we've got. There's just so much going on, right? We take into consideration Bitcoin and the adoption. It is becoming more and more mainstream. Like crypto as a whole is becoming more and more mainstream. I mean, you look at El Salvador, you look at the fact that 60% of the population there have downloaded the government app to receive the $30 worth of Bitcoin, right? And obviously it's now a currency there, right? Like this is bullish. Then you've also got Brazil looking at doing the same thing. Just going back to El Salvador, they've got a node from the volcano now. It's green energy, so it kind of puts to bed about the carbon footprint of Bitcoin, and that side of things is becoming less and less prominent in the space. You've got the Bank of America also coming out and talking about how bullish they are on cryptocurrency. You've got the government's agencies over in the US saying that they're not going to be banning cryptocurrency, and Bitcoin and all of this sort of stuff. So you've got a real narrative building, right? And I'm always a little bit cautious when you get this, because obviously this is the narrative of the institutions, the whales, the big investors, trying to sort of build it up so people start to FOMO in now. So maybe they've done all their accumulating in these dips and they're looking for retail investors to start getting in, and then you're going to see a big retracement, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a retracement before we start to go parabolic properly, which might shake out a few more people. But I could be off on that. It's just we look back at May and for me it's very similar in the build up, right? And you know, it'd be interesting to see how many people in the comments below actually agree with what I'm saying here. So I think it's time to definitely sort of make sure that your exit strategies are up to date. Make sure that you've revisited those. Make sure that the exchanges, you know, you still got access to them. The fiat on and off ramps are all accessible and usable. You know, you've got, you know, your crypto's accessible, and you're all prepared, right? Because I do think that this can go one of two ways. It can go very, very quickly, parabolic, very, very fast, or it can be just a little bit more prolonged. So, you know, really you've only got, you know, maybe a few months to make a lot of your gains. So this is exciting. For me, I'm more excited about what happens after, when we do get this big retracement and we go into a bear market, because bear markets is where generational level wealth is made and built. You know, we're going to be covering lots and lots of different projects and some fantastic opportunities, and it's, you know, it's going to be a time to accumulate. So, you know, make sure that you've done those exit strategies. You know, we have obviously had Coinbase, you know, with a potential hack impacting 6,000 accounts. So just make sure that you are keeping your crypto safe and off exchanges. Remember, Nick and myself, we used the Nano Ledger devices. There is a link in the description, so do check that out if you're interested. And we always say to get that direct from the manufacturer, and that's what our link does. It links you straight to the manufacturer. So do check those out. Well, with that said, let me know what your thoughts are on the general market, where you expect it to go. I'm expecting a very, very healthy couple of months, and looking for some fantastic gains in these projects. But you let me know what your thoughts are and your opinions are. Really interested to know, and I will obviously you know, reply to as many people as I can. So don't forget to mash that like button if you enjoyed the content and you found it useful and informative. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and just make sure that you tap that bell to select all notifications so you never miss a video. With all that said, take care, and I will catch you in the next one.